Many times small and medium businesses often ask, how can I offer free or extremely discounted shipping like the big guys? Now, you're looking at things like Walmart or Best Buy or Amazon. They're offering free shipping. Now, you can't compare yourself to an extremely large business when you're a small or medium business. Now, there's a few things that you should be aware of when you're trying to offer shipping rates for your customer. First of all, extremely huge shipping rates are going to deter any customer. They're going to go away. They're going to find something else. They're possibly willing to pay more for a product and less for shipping than they are to pay a huge shipping fee and a cheaper product. The first thing you have to be aware of is the built-in costs. Now, no one's just giving free shipping. They're either putting it in the actual cost of the product itself, or they might be splitting it so the customer pays about 50% of the shipping, discounting it, say instead of $10, it might be $5 for them that they see, and then the other $5 is built into the product cost. Or they could just give you the full $10 that you're going to pay for shipping, and obviously that deters most people. Now, the other thing you need to know is your average profitability. So based on the product that you're having, you need to know how much profit you're getting from it, how much you have to sell to be able to actually cover your shipping costs. Now, just as a brief example, I wrote it down here on my laptop. If you're selling a candle for $5, it costs you $4, you're making $1. Now, for example, if you have to pay $7 for shipping, then suddenly you're in the whole $8 plus approximately $1 for shipping supplies as well. So you're already in the whole $9, and you're not in the business of giving gifts, obviously. So what you'd want to be able to do is increase the actual cost of the product. Say that same $5 candle becomes a $13 candle. At the same time, that's not so attractive to many people. So if you do set a minimum amount that you must order, for example, someone's ordering 20 candles at $5 a piece, that's $20 of profit you suddenly have to work with. So you're able to actually cover the shipping costs. Do keep in mind, obviously, the more you're shipping, the more your costs are going to increase. So you might be getting more profit, but there's a bigger chunk coming out of that as well, but you're actually able to offer free or discounted shipping for the customer. Now, obviously, one of the most important parts of this whole equation is knowing your shipping costs. Now, for small and medium businesses, this can be a huge cost because your volumes might be very little. So you're getting some of the worst rates out there. So with eShipper, you're able to get some of the greatest rates for small and medium businesses. That's up to 80% discount off the regular rates using the same shipping companies. So you're able to actually bring that cost down and obviously get a happier customer at the end of the day. So you have to build those costs into your actual sale itself. But if you don't know those costs, then there's a good chance that you're always going to be in the hole when you're trying to sell online. Now, one of the most important things that you can do is calculate your minimum. Now, obviously the big guys, they still have their minimum. Amazon Prime has a $25 minimum. Places like Best Buy or Indigo have $35 minimum. Even places up to about $50, even $100 if they're bigger items. Now, a lot of small and medium businesses that I see online, they're offering anywhere from about $50 to $150 minimums. And that can scare off a lot of people if you're on that upper end of the range. Now, if you're selling $10,000 drones, that $150 minimum is really easy to meet. But if you're selling candles, very few people are going to be purchasing $150 of your candles to be able to get that free shipping. So just like everything else here, it's give and take. You have to be able to figure out this stuff on your own. It's specific to your own business, and you have to be able to see what that minimum would be that actually keeps the customers coming without deterring them. And you also don't want to be too cheap where you're saying that there's a $10 minimum, so then someone buys a $10 item and your profit on it is $1. And then obviously, like the candle example I gave previously, you're in the hole for that shipment itself, and you're once again in the business of giving gifts to people. So again, just to reiterate, 4 main points that I have here. You have to be aware that costs are built in. It's never free for shipping. You have to know your average profitability. If you don't know your profit, there's a good chance you will always be in the hole. Same with the third point, you have to know your shipping costs. Otherwise, once again, you may always be in the hole with your online shipments. And fourth, you need to set a minimum. No one's out there just offering free shipping for whatever you buy. Say you buy one apple off of someone's website. Well, that one apple that's going to cost them 25 cents is going to cost you a lot more to ship it to them. So obviously, once again, minimums are extremely important to set. And again, in addition to all that, you need to know how you're going to go about this. Are you going to offer free shipping and bump the price up a lot? Are people willing to pay for that increased price? Are you going to offer half the shipping costs and then absorb the other half in the increased price as well? Or are you going to just let them pay for all the shipping, deter them with the extremely high shipping costs, and then possibly never get any business online? That's up to you. That's up to your business model. I hope this tip was able to help you today. Take care.